What's up, Gold Boys fam? I'm Eytan from Odd Shopper. Appreciate you rolling with us here on the massive Gold Boys community, goldboys.com. You can find me. I'll tell you all about that coming up in a minute. Let's build a two-leg NBA parlay. It is Dinger Tuesday, so I figured let me kill two birds with the same stone, show you a little bit about my site, and highlight a couple of home run plays before we get out of here. Deal? Okay, all I need from you is to hit the thumbs up button. That would be fantastic. Let us begin. Now, we're going to start with the early game. It's going to be a total play here. 217 is the number, and we're going over it more than anything else. I love the fact that the Knicks are back home. I get it that they're man down, but the beauty of taking on the Pacers when you're in your own building is that you know their defensive rating is just going to go shit. They cannot defend on the road. They do not defend on the road. They refuse to put any defense out on the road. It's just going to light up. Now, the problem with people when they see this number and they want to bet the total going over is what they've seen with the Knicks on the road at Indianapolis. Don't worry about that. I think they get a nice little bump with Jalen Brunson back, not even on the injury report right now, and you're in your own building. Again, forget the fact that the Pacers don't defend. You're in your own building. You've got a little buzz going with the home crowd. Clearly, Knicks fans believe that this team can win this series. I think they can too, even though who knows what happens after that because they're just shot. I love this game tonight for the Knicks, but I think even more for the total going over 217. That's going to be leg number one for us. We're going to push this second pick. I really wanted to just take them flat on the money line simply because it's less than 2-1. Thought there were some decent numbers out there overall for Denver. But the reality is, despite them just struggling to cover games, especially at home in the playoffs, 1-4 ATS last 5, I'm still laying the points here. I'm laying the points with Denver for two big reasons. One, the Nuggets, they're still the defending champs. They still have the best player in the NBA. And on top of that, they're still able to take advantage of the altitude, being at home. That's huge right now. Forget Minnesota. We'll talk about them in a second here. But each team right now heads into this situation under the same set of circumstances, right? Playing a bunch of games, last 5 days, what have you. Who do you think the altitude's really going to impact? Where do you think this is going to start catching up to players? Guys who have played there all year, multiple years, or Minnesota now in a playoff series? It's a little bit of an unsung hero as far as a weapon is concerned that you wield in the postseason if you're Denver. But I love the fact that they return home with some newfound confidence. This is not a series in which every home team's going to lose. Denver's too good. And Minnesota, now we can get to them. Minnesota's having some problems with their big guys. Karl Anthony Towns is vanishing far too often in games. Not entirely, but far too often for stretches. Rudy Gobert, it appears that Minnesota is better off, or at least was better off without Rudy Gobert. I don't believe that to be the case ultimately, but in this small sample size, what are we talking here? Not strong by any means. Everything right now is on Anthony Edwards. He's being compared to Michael Jordan. Stop. You know how that stuff starts to go. Now, Ant's just a fantastic talent, but Denver's shooting the ball better. Like, there are numbers and stats that come with winning 2 road games in the playoffs. You're not just doing this ass backwards out of luck. Denver pulled those suckers out. And that's why I love the Nuggets right here, which gives us a healthy parlay. All right, let's run it back. I love this. Love this little two-leg dance that we're running tonight. Over 217, and then we'll lay the points with the Denver Nuggets. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of home run plays before we get out of here. But let me remind you that we're talking about 50% off this tool. So I'm going to highlight it for you and show you all of these home run plays that we have highlighted on Odd Shopper. But a reminder, of course, is that you can get 50% off with code LIVE. Just use that at checkout. There's a link below, and you'll be good to go. All right? Now, let's look at some home run plays. That's why you're here. Well, you're here for the NBA parlay, of course, but secondary is home run plays. I was going to go through like 1 or 2. This is just everything. I'm just going to give you everything that we have right now up on the board. 2, 3, 8 plays. 8 plays. And they're all massive for Dinger Tuesday. And they're all just great plays because they're all plus EV, some by a significant margin. Like, let's look at Tyler Stevenson. Let's just highlight him. He's 9-1 on FanDuel, plus 725 at MGM, 575 on Caesars, 525. I mean, can you imagine somebody coming into the Discord all chest out? Oh, man, I got that at 5-1 on draft. What? What? You took a minus 29% EV hit on a home run play? It's what we do. We find spots for you to attack and for you to profit. Woo! And there are a ton of home run plays on the board. Look at this. Blackman, Garcia, Bassett, Toro, Margot, Calhoun. Slick Willie's in the board right here at 10-1. Oh, man, you got to love this. Absolutely love this. Again, we appreciate you here. Hit the subscribe button. Be part of the community. Hopefully you got something out of this video. You can hit the thumbs up button. Again, all the comments are always welcome here on the Gold Boys channel. Make sure you're subscribed here. You can find me on Twitter at ShanderBets. And head on over to GoldBoys.com where you can check out all of the cappers, join the Discord, and just overall have fun winning some money. It's pretty cool when you can do that, right? Combine the two.